Good day, everyone. I am Precious Grace Cruz of Group 1, and I will be discussing Liberty, Equality, Fraternity, and the Returning Student. Excerpts from Alfred McCoy and Alfredo Roces, Political Caricatures of the American Era. First, Liberty, Equality, Fraternity, o Libertad, Igualdad, Fraternidad, is a mocking editorial cartoon published on the Philippine Free Press on February 12, 1921. As a response to a law passed by the Philippine Assembly authorizing all legislators, whether active or retired, to carry firearms. Despite the outrage of the Manila press and the cries of protest, the lawmakers disregarded the opposition and passed the legislation. The editorial cartoon depicts officials wearing guns strapped to their waist, carrying them wherever they go to demonstrate to the people that they, the officials, possess power and authority and therefore deserve respect. The cartoon also displays the implications of the law to the common people, like how a legislator may point a gun at the waiter who offended them at a restaurant, or cause chaos when police officers catch them gambling. Additionally, despite the Director of Consul Bureau's calls for tighter regulations on bearing firearms, the legislators paid no attention, implying that all that matters to them is to have a chance to show that they are someone and should be respected. Thus, it suggests that the legislators prioritize their public image and reputation, protecting and upholding their own pride and power rather than the security and well-being of the people. In conclusion, this editorial cartoon highlights how the legislators of that time sought and aimed for respect and power over the people despite the consequences the law holds. Next, The Returning Student, or El Estudiante Vuelve, is an editorial cartoon published on the Philippine Free Press on April 6, 1929. During the 1920s, Manila emerged as the national center for university education. The cartoon depicts the tradition of city students returning to their rural villages during summer holidays, which takes place in barrios around the country. It illustrates how the students are observed, admired, imitated, and envied by the people in their towns as they strut along the streets of their barrio. The student is described as a king in his own right, a collegiate Caesar, and an arbiter elegantiaro, as he returns home smartly dressed and urban to enjoy the rewards of having made it through the shock of moving from the barrio to the city to study. The way the student dresses himself, wears his hat, and even the way he walks and carries himself are studied and imitated by the people of his town because of the idea that he comes from the city where he has access to the most recent fashion trends. As a result of these admirations, envy, and eyes that study everything about him, the student feels superior, prestigious, and a conquering hero. Nevertheless, the paper conveys that the students are also humans who grew up in an environment of respect and hero worship, and this student life is transient as they will face hardships and disappointments soon in life. So people should seize and enjoy the day while they can. Thank you for listening.